When I see you fighting or I see other fighters, did you grow up thinking one day I'm gonna be a fighter?
I always thought I was going to be a professional athlete, but I just changed careers. Like at first, I remember I used to love the WWE, and I wanted to be a WWE wrestler, and then I wanted to play basketball, and then I grew up in a country town where they didn't really have a lot of options,
Right.
so there wasn't any fighting at all. I didn't even start fighting until I was 20 years old, and from there, everything happened really fast after that.
And how does one make his body become accustomed to the punches and the hits and the kicks that you get? How do you, was it hard to become accustomed to that?
Practice, just practice. I think fighters naturally have a different mindset, especially if you ever compete at a high level. And then practice, you learn how to take stuff the right way. Like if someone kicks you with the arms or the legs, and you get to learn how to adjust and position your body and just get over time. You get conditioned to it.
Oh, I see. When you were in high school, were you like a bully kind of a guy? So were you a tough guy?
No, I was very skinny, but I was always really mouthy, and I didn't really realize how bad I was when I was younger until I got older, and then I did a lot of self reflecting, and I was really mouthy. I was a really skinny guy. I graduated high school. I was 6'3", 155 pounds, walking around like my walk around weight. So I was very skinny.
That's amazing. That is mind blowing. What's important to you?
It depends. Now would be my family, my two kids, and my team, my coaching, and my students and my fighters.
Yeah, I saw where you're now training others. Would you like better, fighting or training?
Honestly, probably fighting. I mean, I love being a coach. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but it's like you like as a person that's been pretty self driven, you can't really want
Right.
it for someone else. And when I get more nervous when I coach fighters than I do myself, because at least when I'm fighting, I feel like I have somewhat of control. But when one of my fighters is fighting, it's on them, you know.
Yeah.
So just it's just I like the individual of being a fighter versus being a coach. You know, it's just I mean I love both, but if I had to pick one, the fighting was amazing.
And so are you still doing both? Are you coaching and fighting or just coaching?
Mostly just coaching now. My last fight. I got kicked in the head and it was bad. So I'm most likely done fighting and just going to coach full time.
Was it hard to make the adjustment?
Walking away from fighting has been very hard for me. Honestly, it's like to me, fighting is like my drug. It's like a drug. It's the highest of highs and lowest of lows. If you count amateur and pro combined, I have about 60 fights, and just walking away from it was very hard. I mean, I've won fights. I knocked it out at Madison Square Garden one time, and that was like the high no drug could ever get you that high.
Yeah.
And then I've been knocked out on national TV before also. So and that's the lowest of lows. So it's the highest of highs and lowest of lows, and definitely hard to walk away from for me personally.
Yeah, I can imagine. So when a person gets knocked out, let's say you're knocked out, the whole world's looking, is it embarrassing down on the floor?
So well, at the time you don't realize what's going on. Later on, for sure, for sure.
Oh, okay. And you were a trash talker, right?
Not a ton. See, I really only talked trash to one guy in the UFC. It kind of went viral, and then
Right.
it backfired on me because I got knocked out. But I mean, looking back on it, if I wouldn't have talked trash, I would have got a fight. So I had a really good record in the UFC, and
Yeah.
if I wouldn't, but I wouldn't get it. If I was the tallest guy in the world in my weight class, I was 6'3", fighting at 155, and at the time I was the tallest guy in the world in the weight class, and I was 9-1, and a lot of guys didn't want to fight me, and I wanted the opportunity. So closed mouths don't get fed, and unfortunately, when I got the opportunity, I didn't deliver and it didn't do my part, but I had to do what I had to do to get the fights.
That's right. Do you regret trash talking about with this guy? Do you wish you had not done that now, or are you okay with that?
I mean, looking back on it, obviously, if I would have thought it was going to turn out the way it did, But at the end of the day, I kind of had no choice. I mean, if without the trash talk, I don't get to fight because I was scheduled to fight someone else before that, and then his opponent pulled out, and then I got the fight. I got to step in another corner like a month and a half later than when I was scheduled to fight already. So it was if I wouldn't have talked the trash, I wouldn't have got the fight.
Yeah, I understand.